How you can support your community. There are a number of positive ways in which you can support your community and be a good citizen. Jury service. As well as getting the right to vote, people on the electoral register are randomly selected to serve on a jury. Anyone who is on the electoral register and is aged 18 to 70 can be asked to do this. Helping in schools. Parents often help in classrooms by supporting activities or listening to children read. If you have children, there are many ways in which you can help at their schools. Parents can often help in classrooms by supporting activities or listening to children read. Many schools organize events to raise money for extra equipment or out-of-school activities. Activities might include book sales, toy sales, or bringing food to sell. You might have good ideas of your own for raising money. Sometimes events are organized by parent-teacher associations, PTAs. Volunteering to help with their events or joining the association is a way of doing something good for the school and also making new friends in your local community. You can find out about these opportunities from notices in the school or notes your children bring home. School governors and school boards. School governors, or members of the school board in Scotland, are people from the local community who wish to make a positive contribution to children's education. They must be aged 18 or over at the date of their election or appointment. There is no upper age limit. Governors and school boards have an important part to play in raising school standards. They have three key roles: setting the strategic direction of the school, ensuring accountability, monitoring and evaluating school performance. You can contact your local school to ask if they need a new governor or school board member. In England, you can also apply online at the school governor's one-stop shop at www.sgoss.org.uk. In England, parents and other community groups can apply to open a free school in their local area. More information about this can be found on the Department for Education website at www.dfe.gov.uk. Supporting political parties. Political parties welcome new members. Joining one is a way to demonstrate your support for certain views and to get involved in the democratic process. Political parties are particularly busy at election times. Members work hard to persuade people to vote for their candidates, for instance by handing out leaflets in the street or by knocking on people's doors and asking for their support. This is called canvassing. You don't have to tell a canvasser how you intend to vote if you don't want to. British citizens can stand for office as a local councillor, a member of Parliament, or the devolved equivalents, or a member of the European Parliament. This is an opportunity to become even more involved in the political life of the UK. You may also be able to stand for office if you are an Irish citizen, an eligible Commonwealth citizen, or, except for standing to be an MP, a citizen of another EU country. You can find out more about joining a political party from the individual party websites. Helping with local services. There are opportunities to volunteer with a wide range of local service providers, including local hospitals and youth projects. Services often want to involve local people in decisions about the way in which they work. Universities, housing associations, museums, and arts councils may advertise for people to serve as volunteers in their governing bodies. You can volunteer with the police and become a special constable or a lay, non-police representative. You can also apply to become a magistrate. You will often find advertisements for vacancies in your local newspaper or on local radio. You can also find out more about these sorts of roles at www.gov.uk. Blood and organ donation. Donated blood is used by hospitals to help people with a wide range of injuries and illnesses. Giving blood only takes about an hour to do. You can register to give blood at England and North Wales, www.blood.co.uk. Rest of Wales, www.welsh-blood.org.uk. Scotland, www.scotblood.co.uk. Northern Ireland, www.nibts.org. Many people in the UK are waiting for organ transplants. If you register to be an organ donor, it can make it easier for your family to decide whether to donate your organs when you die. You can register to be an organ donor at www.organdonation.nhs.uk. Living people can also donate a kidney. Other ways to volunteer. Volunteering is working for good causes without payment. There are many benefits to volunteering, such as meeting new people, helping make your community a better place. Some volunteer activities will give you a chance to practice your English or develop work skills that will help you find a job or improve your curriculum vitae, CV. Many people volunteer simply because they want to help other people. Activities you can do as a volunteer include working with animals, for example, caring for animals at a local rescue shelter; youth work, for example, volunteering at a youth group; helping improve the environment, for example, participating in a litter pickup in the local area; working with the homeless in, for example, a homelessness shelter; mentoring, for example, supporting someone who has just come out of prison; work in health and hospitals, for example, working on an information desk in a hospital; helping older people at, for example, a residential care home. Voluntary organization work to improve the lives of people, animals, and environment in many different ways. There are thousands of active charities and voluntary organizations in the UK. They work to improve the lives of people, animals, and the environment in many different ways. They range from the British branches of international organizations, such as the British Red Cross, to small local charities working in particular areas. They include charities working with older people, such as Age UK, with children, for example, the National Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children, NSPCC, and with the homeless, for example, Crisis and Shelter. There are also medical research charities, for example, Cancer Research UK, environmental charities, including the National Trust and Friends of the Earth, and charities working with animals, such as the People's Dispensary for Sick Animals, PDSA. Volunteers are needed to help with their activities and to raise money. The charities often advertise in local newspapers, and most have websites that include information about their opportunities. You can also get information about volunteering for different organizations from www.doit.org.uk. There are many opportunities for young people to volunteer and receive accreditation, which will help them to develop their skills. These include the National Citizen Service Program, which gives 16 and 17-year-olds the opportunity to enjoy outdoor activities, develop their skills, and take part in a community project. You can find out more about these opportunities as follows: National Citizen Service at nationalcitizenservice.direct.gov.uk, England at www.vinspired.com, Wales at www.guerville.org, Scotland at www.vds.org.uk, Northern Ireland at www.volunteer.co.uk.